Last night I heard another couple of chapters from a book called Lords and Ladies. Here's what happened. Margaret was sleeping in the bed of a castle. King Vernon, who was a fool, was used to sleeping on the floor outside, his master's bedroom, not on a fancy, posh bed where he was had to sleep because he was king, and kings aren't expected to sleep on the floor. They are expected to sleep in a very posh royal bed. Maigret was used to sleeping in a little old witch's cottage bed, which wasn't probably the nicest bed either, but that's where she was used to sleeping. Okay, so they were both not used to sleeping in very rich beds, very posh, fancy beds and everything. They were used to sleeping in very horrible spots of the floor or a very crappy bed. They weren't really allowed to sit beside each other at a dinner table. They were supposed to sit at the other ends, which was very strange because it did not make a lot of sense why you would sleep at one end of the bed, the table, and the king or the queen would sit at the other end of the table. That's what happened in the castle. It was quite strange, I admit, and very weird. But that is truly what has happened. Okay, so there really isn't a lot to say. They did finally manage to have time to sit at the fireplace and everything together. Okay, so there really isn't much to say. Okay, I'll give you the time, then I'll let you listen to the song called King George the Fourth. Okay, so that is all for now. Here's the song called King George the Fourth.
I'm George the Fourth, the Regent King, which means I was just standing in, acting king because my dad, George the Third, had gone barking mad.
Banana!
Great palaces I did design, Buckingham was one of mine. Art and fashion I so rated.
And wives?
That's more complicated. Actresses and duchesses, the great loves of my life. I loved more girls than I ate pies, but I couldn't stand my wife.
He couldn't stand his wife.
Go away! I only married Queen Caroline when my debts began to climb. 'Cause if I agreed to tie the knot,
I said I'd pay off the lot.
but the wedding caused all sorts of strife, 'cause I already had a wife.
But they're both Catholic.
Dad did sigh, but the mad old goat just wouldn't die.
Still here? Oop, spoke too soon.
At last I can go solo. As true king my reign began, though I was now older than young man. And as the ruler of our nation, I found my wife for my coronation. And knowing now that I did hate her, she promptly died just 3 weeks later. But all those pies that I got through meant 10 years later I died too.
Hello, have we met? I'm a kangaroo.
Actresses, duchesses, the great loves of my life. I loved more girls than I ate pies, but I couldn't stand my wife. I had just 10 years on the throne. Do you remember that? No, all that you remember is I was really fat.